Welcome. I am back in my closet, sitting on the ground. And now I have a plushie today with me, and ready to rock your world, baby. Let's go. No, I'm just kidding. Here are my prints that I've done so far through this adventure of Goretober and Inktober. If you're interested in any of them, like always, you can find them in my Etsy. First link in the description. But today, our prompt is disease and sickness. I totally almost forgot, because this one is, I feel like it's a little more distant from the prompt, but regardless, my print that I came up with is a little more different than maybe what you'd think of when you think of like the prompt word, but I kind of like came up with it as more of a concept on like headaches and hallucinations. So I kind of went with my artist character because she has the swirl in those eyes, and I wanted to kind of play off that. So it's pretty much what I did. It was a very simple kind of drawing, very chill, okay? I enjoyed it. It was pretty simple. It wasn't like, I'm not crazy about it. But it gets the job done. Also, this one was recorded a little bit before that last one, where the background was like a blue paper. That does come back. Right now we're sticking with our yellow paper. But so this one's based on headaches, and I kind of wanted to make it so it was there. How it was like there's like drool coming out of her mouth and like tears and stuff. So I did that. It's not really a crazy creative. It's just a basic. I feel like a lot of people come up with the concept of like just hallucination, like swirls and that. Like it's not something new. I'm not shaking the world with it. It's not groundbreaking, but I liked it. So we're gonna also ignore the fact that this arm looks so weird. Thanks. You can see that I actually changed the swirls to the eyes to like the normal swirls that I have in my artist's eyes. They almost look like the letter G, but also, okay, before anyone is like YouTuber Carl Jacobs, he has this on his sweater. I actually came up with the design for that swirl before I ever knew Carl Jacobs existed, or before he even, came up with that. So if anyone's like, oh, did you do that because of you like Carl Jacobs? No, I did not. It's just it's a very funny coincidence, if anyone asks. But I also don't have the full footage of this drawing, so it gets about in the end halfway. We don't get to see the complete thing. I don't know why it didn't record. I lost it. Don't know why. It's the second video that's happened to. I have a Logitech camera and a really old computer, and sometimes I'll click record and then I'll look up and it's just not recording, because either it just didn't want to, or it just stopped recording just randomly and is like, you don't even notice. It's very frustrating sometimes when it does that. So, but we're still gonna upload this video. I'm doing 2 a day, and I refuse to, break that promise. So, if you are following along for Inktober or Goretober, let me know. I'd love to have a chat about it, but I'll talk about that more at the end of the video. For this one, it was just my normal. Actually, for this one, I very much, I keep doing this. I keep lining only parts of it and then shading. Like, I don't line the full thing and then start shading when I don't need to be doing that, because I'm stupid. So please line your whole picture before you go in with shading. I keep doing it. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but you want to like do things step by step. There's a reason steps exist to art, so pro tip, life tip. Let me know what you think of this piece. I'm like trying to come up with stuff to talk about. I know in my last videos I talked about character design and some stuff about that. This piece really didn't have much, to it, so not like crazy much to talk about what's happening in this piece. It's just a you kind of get it. Though this one will be up on my Etsy too, so I do also add some yellow and pink inks to it. I've used them in some of my past ones. I know I did it in my Sapphire first print. So this one we do get color. More of my recent ones I've just been adding color, which it's I definitely was planning on doing everything in black and white, but I've been liking adding just like color accents or making it like fully colored. So that's exciting, but also it's kind of annoying because I am doing these, on a time limit, every day. And it's frustrating because when you add color, it takes 2 times as longer, and it's just it's almost like I'm shooting myself in the foot here. But I mean, I'm enjoying the process. It's day 7, we're not even halfway, and I refuse to give up, but it's not gonna be, no one said this is gonna be easy. So, but I'm actually very excited to get this month just over and done with it when I get this done. So I can move on to some other things because I have been working on drawing for these, and even last night, when I work on a type medium of art for a while, I start like thinking of other projects in other different mediums, and then I get like really like antsy and really wanting to work on other things. So while I've been doing traditional art, I've been sitting being like, what digital project am I going to do next? And I was like really itching to work on some animation stuff, so I ended up working the whole day trying to get my video up and rendered for today, which is the 6th. Well, not today, right now while I'm recording it is the 6th. But I was like, okay, I've decided that the only way I can work on multiple projects is to get no sleep. So yesterday I had finished 2 prints, got my voiceovers done, and then rendered my videos and then got them uploaded and got my prints on my Etsy up. And I was so tired, I ended up only working for like an hour or maybe even less on some animation stuff. So if some short little animations pop up in my uploads or my short videos, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to balance both because I feel it'll help me take a break from doing traditional art. It's going to take a lot of my time, but I feel like it'll improve my traditional art if I'm not constantly doing like the medium and just getting like really tired with it. So if you're like someone who is sick of you have to work on a specific project and you're like, oh, I don't want to do it, I want to work on something else, try just balancing both when you can. Like, honestly, I don't recommend not getting any sleep though. That's a very not good idea. I just only make bad decisions. So, but I wake up at like 11, okay? Sometimes 9 o'clock, but today was I wake up at 11 kind of day. I just totally just outed myself. That was you know what? Look at that. I did line the whole thing before I went into shading. That's a first. Maybe I was confusing it with a different piece. Well, you know what? I finally improved by doing each step. That's funny. I didn't put in the pupils though because I wanted them to I wanted them to be this pink color. There's like some sort of noise outside. I'm not sure what that was. But I wanted them to be a pink color, and then the actual eye will be yellow. So that was kind of a spur of the moment kind of thing. You know, a lot of these I don't go into being like, oh, I want to add color. It's just a kind of random idea when I'm making this. I'm like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I guess I am adding color. So that's fun. If you like this piece, let me know. I feel like it also is a pretty good drawing of my artist character. It's a little off, but you know, she's a little wonk, but that's okay. I said that a lot about my drawing. That's funny. This yellow though is so pretty. This is like, I love the color yellow so much. My favorite color is green, but like yellow is my second favorite color, and I love the color yellow. I can't get enough of it. So I also end up doing this lines in the background, if you will. Yep, see there's the my little pinks for the eyes, and I added the cheeks. But not everywhere on her has color. It's just really the face. So, and then the background has color. That's about it. But we did add color. And I decided, this was a bold move. This was very bold. I decided I was gonna add this like diamond shape background, kind of closing in on her, so it kind of matched her eyes. I thought that was fun. I really liked it. But throughout, I wasn't going to like add lines around it, but I ended up doing it. And the final product, let me know what you think. There's a lot of things that maybe someone would change, and you know, I'm always willing to hear like outsider thoughts on, you know, what I could have done different, because you know, not everything I think of is like the next best way to do something, you know. I could have done something else for the background. I could have just done no background, but I feel like that would have been kind of lame. So a lot of these I've been trying to do backgrounds. Not crazy ones, but just some simple backgrounds. The one that's going up later today has a more detailed background. And another one of my characters, if you're interested, you should stay updated. That video will be up at 5 p.m. You know what? That really doesn't make sense. Well, no one else is gonna get. It's gonna go here. I'll count the hours. It's gonna go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll go 5 hours up after this one. You're welcome. I did the math for you. Because my time is not gonna be the same as yours. I always forget that. Isn't that so confusing? Mind boggles me. I don't know why. Times, man. It's never gonna work in my brain. That's funny. Yeah, so I ended up adding that background. I actually add yellow in between the pink. Maybe it'd look better with white. I don't know. Maybe I should have left it. I'm not sure. It's more of a when I make these spur of the moment choices. I'm gonna do it because I'm not sure what's gonna look best, and then sometimes I think it works great. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know, it's not bad, but I'm not sure if it's like the best choice I could have made, you know? But I think it's fun. It kind of reminds me of like a circus tent pattern, you know, the like red and yellow kind of colors. I think it's funny. I don't know why. But you know, like I said, this print was inspired on like headaches and hallucinations, and I think it's super fun. If it's not a solid print, it was very much just a chill drawing session where I just got some practice in, so I enjoyed it, you know. I'm glad that I did enjoy the process of making this. I was flipping through my second print after this with this one, so I'd do the sketch for this and then do the sketch for the other one and then line this one and then line that one, so it was good. That was the first time I had been switching through pieces. I had just been like doing them straight, but I was getting very tired, so I decided that I would just switch through pieces, and maybe that would help me focus a bit more, so I wouldn't get tired with one and be able to get tired with both of them. Let's go. No, but this one was it was fun. It was nice to see it come together with the shaded lines. I couldn't figure out what it was called for a second. But yeah, I think I've said this before. You can see that like one of the eyes is only shaded. I love when only a certain part is shaded, it like being the eyes or something. So like that part, oh my god, I'm yawning, I'm so sorry. That part looks like realistic out of like, well, not realistic, but has depth to it, and then everything's flat. I think it's like one of the most hilarious things. But the rest of her is just white and shaded. I didn't add color to anything else. I felt like it'd have been too much because, to go with that headache hallucination kind of thing, I feel like keeping it mainly to the eyes is pretty on point, because that's like the part I feel like when you get headaches, sometimes it's like right behind your eyes where it hurts. For me, that happens, and it's very like when you get headaches, or like when you're really sick, or if you're sick and impaired, or if you get a migraine, vomit. Ugh, I hate it so much. So I feel like this works for the aspect of it works more for the prompt headache than sickness and disease. But I mean, it's just not as like you'd think of that as the prompt. So, but I feel like it works. There's a lot of on the prompt list I had used, there was a lot of stuff about like one of the ones I'm working on now, it's like the prompt hospital, and I think one of the prompt was like surgery or like some other thing related to the hospital, and I think one of them was doctor too, and I'm like, I don't want to keep doing like the same words that are like too similar, because if hospital and doctor are on the one, I feel like those like go together too much for it to be on the same list, you feel me? Or like surgery, well, doctor and surgery go like too close together. So this one I ended up stretching my brain a bit, but not really. Also, another like future prompt was hallucinations, and I was like, dang it, I just did the headache and like one that's supposed to be like headache and hallucinations, and now there's one literally for hallucinations. So I might have one a little bit similar to this, but I'm hoping that I'm gonna make it a little bit more different than this one. It'll be different, but it will be similar, but I hope not similar in the same way that it has like the same concept. Well, not same concept, you get it. They'll be similar, but like different enough that they can be separate. So yeah. I also ended up adding lines, black lines with the stripes. I'm not sure if I like it. When I added it, I didn't like it. It was like I made a mistake. But I also ended up adding these small vertical lines, and I feel like that helped save it. So I'm not sure if I should just let it be, but I think I like it. I don't know. I've stared at the final product too much to like remember what I liked before, so I'm not quite sure. Also, geez, that makes the color look way less vibrant on camera. That's crazy. Crazy how that'll happen. But like I said, I don't have the full video footage of this whole process, so it only goes about halfway. But while we're here, here's my final product print, art, if you will. My finished piece. I like it. I think it's pretty bomb. I like it. If you're interested, it's up on Etsy. Like I said this hundreds of times, but it's up there. I have a server in the bottom in the description for buying adoptables. If you're interested, I work on there for quite a little bit. So if you're interested in buying characters for like RPGs or character design, you can join below and see what they got in their little shops. I have an extras channel where I post like whips of animation and uncut speed paint, so if you're like wanting to look at that, you can go look there. But thank you for supporting me so far. I appreciate all the nice comments when I get them. Thank you. That's really all I have to say. Also, I'm going to be doing a series of redesigning characters, so if you have any characters that you no longer are attached to or you want redesigned and put back, we can get a price on for redesigning characters. But if you have characters that no longer feel connected to, send them to me so we can get them redesigned and get them a good home if you're willing to do that. But here's my finished piece again. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much. Bye.